What's up, guys? Sam here with Pontoon Marine, doing another Advantage series here. Our first on our new Sylvan pontoons. Right behind me here is a Sylvan S3 TRI TOON. Let's check this thing out. Under this big old tri-toon, we got 25-inch barrels, underskin. What that's gonna do, it's gonna be super quiet ride. You're not gonna have water splashing up, getting into the H channels and giving you more drag. We also got lifting strakes. What that's gonna do, it's gonna pop you out of the water really fast, help you carve around. And where it's really nice is when you finally whip your kids off the tube, all you do is you turn around just like a boat, you pick them back up and do it all over again. Up at the front here, we got anodized rails. We got deck mounted deck lights here. These are nice and LED. You also got your nav lights and your anchor light back there. Let's go check out the caboose. You can put up to a 300 on the back of this thing. Right now we don't have anything mounted on it. So if you're in a smaller lake and you only want a 150, you can put that on there. Or if you want the big dog, you can put that on there as well. But I mentioned you can put 60 gallons in this gas tank. Crazy. On these big Sylvans, you get standard extended rear decks. Nice big swim platform back here. We got flip up cleats on this one. So when you're using them, really easy to tie up to the dock. When you're not, put them away. Nobody stubs their toe. There's a lot of stuff going on in this tri-toon. We got an onboard charger right here. You don't have to take the batteries out anymore. All you gotta do is plug her in. All the things that's going on inside will get nice and charged up. Let's go check out the inside. Starting at the front of this big tri-toon, we got an upgraded stainless steel see-through gate. So when you're docking this thing at night, you can see through super easily, or even in the middle of the day. In the S series, you're gonna get upgraded upholstery. This stuff is super comfortable. It's gonna last you a lifetime. You got tons of storage underneath here. You can fit whatever you want in there. Down here, we got two big JL audio speakers from the front. So that sound system's gonna be bumping. We got concealed mood lighting underneath. And over here in the cup holders, get a little charging port. The flooring on this thing is called teak weave. Upgraded to the 9s. It's super comfortable, super easy to clean. Very nice to be standing on all day long. Right here, we got some in-floor storage in that center tri-toon. You can fit skis in there, life jackets, whatever you want. There's a bilge pump, so if it gets wet, it's gonna shoot it all out. And under here, we got a bunch of space under the helm if you got anything else that you wanna throw under there. We are at the King's Chair. The console of this pontoon is super legit. There's a ton of stuff going on. Let's check it out from the top down. Right here, you're gonna get a super nice windshield. Because if you put a 300 on this thing's gonna giddy up and go. You'll be nice and protected from the waves that splash up. Fiberglass helm all throughout. Very nice. You got rocker switches with every single option labeled on here so you know exactly which one you're pushing. You got your miles per hour, you got your RPMs, you got your trim gauge and everything else you need. You have a sim rad that's gonna be flush mounted into the dash and you can see exactly what the floor looks like. Moving down a little bit, we're gonna have a tilt steering wheel. So if you're standing up or if you're sitting down or however size you are, it's gonna fit you perfectly. We have our control center here for our huge 6-speaker audio system right there. You got more storage down here if you wanna throw some phones or other things like that from the other people on the boat down there. You got charging ports up here for a 12 volt and for a USB port. Down below over here, our throttle. So this thing is pre-rigged with the Suzuki. So these throttles are super smooth throughout. It's gonna be a nice quiet ride the entire time. You got your own personal speaker right here. You also have a cell phone holder that has an integrated charger on the back. Down here, you're gonna get your Captain cooled cup holder. All you gotta do is push that button and this thing's gonna turn ice cold. Sitting on this chair right now, again, you're gonna get that S-Series upgraded upholstery, super comfy. I'll be able to lean back, sit here all day long. I can move it forward and backward, swivel it, lock it, whatever I wanna do. And on the very bottom here, is gonna be on a raised helm platform, so I can see above everybody else when I'm pulling tubers or skiers. If I got somebody who's super tall in front of me, I can still see exactly where I'm going. Super safe out on the water. We're at the back of the pontoon now. We've done swingbacks before, but never something like this. Again, you got that super nice upholstery in this S-Series, so comfy. You're gonna get the updated granite style table here. And on these pedestals with Sylvans, they're actually screwed in. So it's super sturdy down there. It's not like your typical pontoon table. Over there, we have a mini bar. What you're gonna get, you get a table here with a working sink. Down below, you got a jug. You can put fresh water in that thing, or whatever your heart desires. You're gonna have this thing come right out of the spout so you can fill the cup up with water. Maybe there's margaritas in there, so you can spend all day on the lake and have tons of fun. You got counter space up here so that you can be cutting limes or just having cups out, doing shakers, entertaining the entire family. You got tons of space for whatever. A handle right here, more charging ports, cup holders that will light up. You got a beer bottle opener right there, so you're covered that way. You got more storage down below. You can fit your bags in there. You can fit whatever you want so that you are totally covered. So you got all the entertaining down. Now it's time to relax. Back here, you got the control center. You're gonna be able to sit back, relax, watch everybody swimming off the back. You got a speaker right there, another speaker right there. You got big can speakers on the outside of the pontoon, so when people are swimming back there, they can bump out to your music too. You got a control panel right here for all your tunes, another charging port, more light up cup holders, and there's storage underneath with the changing room. What else do you need? So we've seen this thing in the daytime. It's time for a sunset cruise and it's getting dark. Let's see this thing with the lights off. Let's check these things out. First off, you're gonna get your courtesy lights. Starting slow. Let's turn it up a notch. Interior lights. Then we're gonna get our docking lights. Check out the front. We got lights inside of all the main cup holders here and inside the speakers. Pretty sweet. Now headed to the back. You're swimming, it's nighttime. We got lights off the back of the tunes for you too. That water's gonna be glowing. It's gonna be quite the experience. So on this Power Bimini, there's support beams in the back so that you are not wrecking this super nice upholstery. You're coming into a lift at the end of the day. All the way down, sits nice on the fencing, nothing's rubbing, everything stays nice and clean. Well guys, I saved the best for last. This upgraded stereo system in this thing absolutely bumps. We've got 6 speakers on the inside. I got a subwoofer right behind me, and I've got 2 cans off the back end. So when you're tubing, those guys can jam out too. Guys, that finishes our Advantage series on the first Sylvan that we have. On this S3 CLZ DH, what'd you think? This thing is loaded out. Come check it out, this thing's in stock. I'm Sam from Pontoon Marine. We'll see you at our showroom, and we'll see you at the lake.